Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad that you did. I hope you're all having a great weekend. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and leave me a comment and let me know where you're from so that we could get to know each other better. To my current subscribers and my loyal followers, thank you so much. Your comments and your encouragement has meant so much to me. It really, really has. I have been so enamored by your comments, not just on my videos, but in all my social media platforms, my Instagram and Facebook. It just seems like wherever I post, people are just so kind, and I really, really appreciate it. And I just wanted y'all to know that I did. And I just love doing this. I really do. So, that said, I hope you're all having a great weekend. And I just wanted to come on and say hi and let you know what I've been up to. I had kind of an odd day today. I was creating something for a project that I'm working on. I'm actually working on 3 projects and trying to get them done. And my projects all have stories. I always start my projects with a story, and I typically will title or give my project a title, especially if it's a journal. I'll name it, or it will have some sort of story. And the last 2 that I've worked on have been a little bit backwards. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I worked on something today for 4 hours. I didn't like the way that it came out. I was very disappointed in it, so I took it apart. And I worked 2 more hours redoing it, and I didn't like it again. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to do a video. So I did, and here I am. And I'm glad that I did, because I have something so exciting to tell you. I was oh my gosh, I just lost my words. I was contacted by Rach Walters from RachandBellaCrafts, and she asked me if I would like to be on the design team for this month for her new kit called Fall Friends, which she did in collaboration with OKeef. And I was so excited because, first of all, this kit is just amazing, and it's so me. It's just, everything about it is just me. The colors, it's just, I love it. So I printed it right away as soon as I got it, and I watched her video. I watched Rose's video. Rose blew me away. Thanks, Rose. You have to watch her video. She is Journals in Time, if you're not familiar with her. And she showed her part of the kit. This kit was designed both by Rose and by Rach, and in collaboration. And one lives in Ireland and the other one lives in England, in the UK. And I don't know how they did this. I mean, it just blows me away, but they did. They were able to design a kit that far away together and come up with the most beautiful autumn kit I have ever seen. So I'm going to show it to you. Now, I won't pull out my I won't pull out my kit box because it's too big. But I always start with a journal box. And I'll get back to this in a minute. But like I said, this kit was designed in collaboration with Rose OKeef and Rach from RachandBellaCrafts. And let me just move this stuff out of the way because this just goes in my journal kit box. I usually pull things when I start a journal. I will pull some things that I think that might, you know, go well with the kit because you know, things that I have in my stash. So, but I just want to show off this beautiful kit. So what I did was I started cutting it out. So for these pieces, I'm not going to be able to tell you whose they are because I already cut them out and I don't remember. So you'll have to watch Rach's video and Rose's video, and I'll leave both of those in the description box below so that you know. And I'm really sorry, but we're just starting a thunderstorm, and I hope that that's not going to be a deterrent. I hope that you can still understand me. Okay, so anyway, I'll be doing some videos and hopefully doing this beautiful kit justice. So I'm going to start with some postcards, which are these, and I hope that we're not in a shadow. You know what? I'm going to move it over here. I put this down because, yes, I still have a glare, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like, both John and I have worked so hard trying to figure out why. And even if I put down my mat, I have the glare on my mat. The only thing I don't have a glare on is a piece of paper. And by the way, I know this is showing up white, but it's cream. So it's 5-fold color. It's crazy. So anyway, so we have some postcards. And then we have these beautiful little strips. And then we have these envelopes. Can you tell I was excited? Look at this hedgehog. So cute. He's so cute. So I've already cut those out. And then we have a sunflower and this hedgehog. Is that not just adorable? And I tore it along the edges because in the kit it's torn, and I just love it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I don't know. He's gonna be in a lot of pages because I just love him so much. And then we have some beautiful tags. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at these. And I love blue. I love this color blue and the white in the autumn colors. I have pillows, autumn pillows that have similar colors in them. As a matter of fact, I had I made them. I printed from somebody's kit 2 years ago, something similar, but it was these colors, and made pillows, toss pillows. I have to bring those out. Look at this box. So cute. Oh my gosh. Can you believe? I mean, long distance. How do you do that? I can't even do, I can't even edit videos yet. I'm so inept. Look at this. Is she not so sweet? And then we have these little tea tags. They just remind me of tea. I'm just saying they're not tea tags, but I don't know. They just remind me. I just think that that would look so cute, you know, as a gift or something for somebody. And like, you know, you could attach them on those, on, you know, some tea bags. I'm going to give away all of my thoughts. But yeah, that's, I'm thinking about putting those in little pockets with tea bags attached to them, because they're just perfect. They're perfect for autumn, and I don't know, I just love tea, so that's what they reminded me of. This is gorgeous. I would love, 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 love a sweater like this. It's just gorgeous. And then we have an owl, of course. And like I said, I don't know whose tags these are, and I don't know whose envelopes they are because I've already cut them out. So please do go watch Rach at RachandBellaCrafts on her YouTube channel, and you'll know. And then watch Rose, and you'll know. But I did stop myself, and I was able to at least, oh, you know what? I could probably tell you, because this is Rachel's, and this is Journals in Time. This is Rose's. So yeah, I'm thinking the hedgehog. I think everything I just showed you, I think is Rachel's. I'm pretty sure it is. I am actually, I'm positive it is. So yeah, all of this is Rachel's. So we'll go through Rachel's first. And all right, so we've already gone through that. And then this is just the cover page. Do not, I mean, print this page, because there's just so many things you can do with it. I always print my cover pages, especially Rach, her cover pages. They're gorgeous, and there's so many things you can do with these pages. So that's the first page. And the second page. And the third page. Look at the vibrancy in this. It's just, I could just look at it all day. It's beautiful. This reminds me of William Morris. So does this one. Look at these. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I'm getting a shadow, so I'm not going to move. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh my God, I would love a blouse like that. Or fabric. Let me get printed on some fabric. What do you think, Bella? And then there's the bicycle. I love the bicycles. Mushroom, the fox, beautiful hydrangeas, sunflowers, the background. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to hold it up too far because I don't want to cast a shadow. Another bicycle, sunflower, butterflies. Yep, there's that hedgehog. I printed these full, no border, so borderless. I always print them borderless. But I do shrink to size. So you get the full. And here is one of the collages. So I believe what I made was out. I believe this collage right here, I believe this is, this was made by Rose. But it doesn't matter. They did it in collaboration and they did a beautiful job. Look at that page. Oh my goodness. And, oh, we have another one. And there she is again. Did I? Oh yes, these I cut off. See? The bicycle got cut off. But I kept it anyway because I'll be able to use it. So, that is Fall Friends collaboration part 1 with RachandBellaCrafts. And it's called Fall Friends. And then we have Rose's part of the collaboration, which I'm gonna see if there's something on here that will tell me if this is hers. You know what? I probably printed it. I bet I printed it again, maybe. Yes, I did. Yep, so it's hers. Okay, so here it is. Again, a beautiful, gorgeous cover page. So don't, definitely print the cover page. So much you can do with that. Look. Oh my gosh, this washi tape. She did something with these as well, but I don't remember exactly what. I think she may have just made little tags with them. I'm not positive. But definitely go to Journals in Time and watch this video and watch her slow stitch on a leaf. I just can't even, there's no words. Girls, you did such a fabulous job. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this. I'm so excited. I can't even stand it. Now, this page is definitely going, for me, I mean, I know that there are so many things on this page and so many things I can do with this page. So I am planning on, this page will likely get printed on fabric because there's a lot of slow stitching here. I see a snippet in my future for this kit. So yeah, it's just too beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's frameable. I mean, you could just take it and frame it, and you could be done. Look at this. So this is what I did. And this, even my husband, he pays no attention to what I do. I mean, he does. He's very supportive, but when he saw this, he said, "Ooh, that would look really nice on our fridge." But this is it. I just cut this apart, and this is what I came up with. This is the back. See, right here. And then the front. And then I cut and made sure that this was this part here, because I just love that sunflower, so I wanted to feature it. See? Goes like that. And then I just cut some circles and I put in some of the packaging, and those are my my hydrangeas. So, and they are real because they are running Rach and Bella over at RachandBellaCrafts, a Facebook group. Rose is running a challenge on doing something natural, so from nature. So this is the idea I came up with. It doesn't come close to cross-stitching on a pressed leaf from last year, but it's the best I could do. So that's her collage page. Another page that reminds me of William Morris. Oh, I could just see a blouse or a sweater. Anything. It's beautiful. Mr. Hedgehog again. Oh my gosh. So cute. Look at this. Look at these colors. I mean, you could be any person could use this kit. Doesn't matter. Shabby chic, vintage. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I'm so excited. Look. It's a mouse. I love mice. I have mice, little mice. I collect them. Look at the colors. I'm so excited. Look at these colors. More blues. I don't know how they did this. How'd you do this? And this page has lines on it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. She's so cute. The mouse is sleeping down there. So, I see a lot of fun this week in our future. So please, 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 please feel free to stop by because I have lots of ideas. I actually have something that I had planned for this evening because I had some people say to me, well, you know, what if I don't have a kit? What if I don't, you know, is there any other way that we could do this? And how did you do it? So I thought, well, I will do one, but this time I'm going to use book page so that I can show you how I did it. And everybody has book page. So what did I do with my book pages? Oh dear, I got way too excited. I did. You know what? They're probably right here. Yes, they are. I picked them up with the rest of my things. So this is what I did. I came up with something that everybody has. Everybody has book pages. And I'm actually going to be doing some things over at, I'm going to be doing some challenges this month using book pages because we all have them. And I, for one, have a ton. And it's about time I start using them. So, this is what I decided. A lot of people don't have dried flowers, and a lot of people don't have the kit yet. But I'm sure after seeing it on my channel and everybody else's channel so far, you are definitely going to want to buy that kit. And this is something that you could actually make with the kit using book pages because there are so many fussy cuts that you could just do this with the kit and, you know, put the fussy cuts in it. So let me show you how I did this. It's very simple. You're going to need 2 book pages. So you're going to need actually 4 book pages. I've already glued mine together and I've already cut them down. I cut mine down 4 3/4 this way by 7 this way. And you could use it as a journaling card. You could use it as a pocket in your journal. So you could use it as a journaling card in a pocket. You could use it as a top-loading pocket. You could use it as a side tuck. You could use it as a flip out. You could write on the back because I've gessoed it. There are just so many different things you could do with this. It's very versatile. And you do not need dried flowers. Now I know these look like dried flowers, but they're not. Everything here except for these 2 butterflies and this little thing that says memories is made from book pages. So let me show you how I did that. It's very simple. Put that in here and put it away. So what you're going to need is 4 book pages, and the reason why you need 4 is because my book pages are dictionary pages, and it's from the early 1900s, and it's very brittle. Not brittle, but thin. So I already glued mine together for the sake of time, because we're probably already at like 50 minutes. No, we're not. So what I do first is I am going to take some gesso. Oh, well, no. First, before I do that, and I can't put my Sizzix on my table because it'll be too cumbersome. But you all know I'm going to put this through my embossing machine, which is my Big Shot, and it's right here beside me. So I'll just run that through. And just let me sandwich this properly. And run my book page through. So I'm going to run my book page through my Big Shot with my, I just have an embossing folder in there. Now, my embossing folder is not as long as my book page, as you can see. So I'm just going to turn it around like this, and I'm just going to put that part back in and run it through. Just so that I have the whole length of my book page. There we go. Oops. I'm going to take that out. So now you have your embossed book page, which has already been glued together, and make sure it's dry. So this would be really good for you to mass make, because then you could just, you know, if you have a lot of book pages and you just want to, you know, run them through your embossing machine, I definitely suggest 2 or 3 book pages if you're going to run them through your embossing machine. And then I just take a little bit of gesso and my little mask brush, and then I'm just going to run my gesso over my book page like this. Only just to you know, just to blend in my, I actually don't want to be upside down. So just let me make sure I'm not. Okay. So anyway, this kind of, it just puts the words in the background and highlights where you have, highlights where you have embossed. I'm sorry. I don't know what happens. I get on video and I just go blank. So if you have a book page and, you know, you want to make these for any kit, you can. But I just wanted to do something simple, something that wouldn't take a lot of your time. And something that's fun. Now, if you do mass make these, you could put these all aside to dry. You could watercolor them, ink them, do a whole bunch of different things. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm getting a little bit carried away here. Just trying to use up all that gesso. And you could also do the back of that, but you don't have to. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put some gesso on the back of this because that's going to be my writing space if I decide to use it for a tag. So I'm just going to take the rest of my gesso here. And don't get rid of this part if you do it on paper, because you can use that for, you know, other projects. Just, you know, put it aside into your scrap box where you keep, you know, your mixed media things. Let me just put a little bit more gesso on that so it can dry while we're working. And that just gives the person or yourself your writing space. I love writing on gesso. It really works nice. You can use clear gesso as well for this project if you don't have the white gesso. You can use acrylic paint or you can use spackle. I like using spackle a lot. It dries really fast. I use it a lot in my stenciling instead of modeling paste. I learned that from Heather at Ruby and Pearl. So I'm just going to put that aside and let that dry. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to just run my heat gun on here so that I know that it's dry before I do my punching, because I'm going to have to put circles in here. So I'll do it over here so that I'm not making you deaf. I have a very old heat tool. I know the newer heat tools don't make as much noise. Actually, somebody not too long ago was using a heat tool and you couldn't hear it at all. I was so surprised. It's just getting a little hot on my hands, so I'm going to have to do it here. And I'll actually make sure this is nice and dry as well. And I do both sides. Even though the gesso is on one side, I will use both sides. Wow, that was quite the lightning. And like I said, I'm using two pieces of book page, you know, two pages of book page glued together. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper punch. Now, you could use you know, your dies, circle dies or square dies or any kind of die you want. But for this, I am going to be using my punch, and then I'm going to make sure that my paper is right side up. And then you just punch it wherever you want it. You just have to make sure that you're not too close to the edge. You know, you want to make sure that you're not going to cut your edge. So I'm going to be really close here. Let's see. I'm going to go here. I'm going to be very close. Oh, see? It's okay though, as long as you don't cut the edge. And even if you do cut the edge, it's okay, because you're going to you're going to be gluing it to here. Okay, so cut there. And then I think I'll do that's really close to the edge. I don't know why. Here. And then I think I'll do another one, say, here. Save those pieces. They're really pretty. You could use those for so many things. So there you go. Now, the next step is to take some packaging like this, and all you're going to do is, I don't know what came in here, probably something from the Dollar Tree. It says Jot. Paper, maybe. I have a bin next to me, and anytime I open something, I put my packaging in it, no matter what kind of packaging it is. If it's paper, if it's cardboard, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it goes into the bin, and I keep it slid underneath my table. And that way, I always have it, because it's worth its weight in gold. I do have acetate, but I tend not to use it because it's hard to get. I mean, well, it's not hard to get. I suppose you could get it on Amazon, but I got mine at a thrift store, and so I hoard it because it was only 25 cents and it was 50 sheets. So all you're going to do now is you could cut each individual one, but I prefer not to do that. I prefer instead to take my glue and I should have filled this. I'm sorry. Where are we with time? Not too bad. Okay. I'm going to go not too close here. I'm going to go around here. in here. In here, because I don't want any seeping on my circles. Like, I don't want it to get on my packaging. And then I'm just going to take my packaging and I know that the challenge is to use something natural, so this wouldn't work for the challenge, but it will work if you don't have dried flowers. So then I just put my packaging down like this. And then I don't have to worry about like the edges or anything like that. And then I can just cut around. I mean, I should have been a little bit more careful of where I put my packaging because I just wasted a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. So that's all nice and down. And I'm not even going to cut it yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I took some book pages out of a book already. I haven't, I don't have the, oh yes I do. It's this book right here. And I've used it already a dozen times. They're just, it's floral book plates. And it's from Germany. And I just love it. I love these flowers. But they're all book plates. And then, you know, all this back here. And I love this paper. I love to paint on it. It feels so good. And it's actually from, I think it's 1900? I don't remember. I know it's very old. Or 18 something. It doesn't matter. It's very old. And I can't wait until it's empty because I'm going to make a journal from this. This is going to be a journal someday. And I have 2 of them. They came as a set. It's like 1 and 2. But I was able to get those from a used bookstore down in the village. So anyway, so then you just find, you know, some flowers out of, you know, a book. Any book, and then you decide like this. So you could do something like this. You could do something like this. You could do something like maybe, well, that's not going to work. Oh, and the problem with this is you have to make a decision, and that's really hard for me. As you can see, I've already cut out something from there. I like this, so I'm going to go ahead with that. And what I'm going to do is see if I can get all 3 of these, but maybe not. So let me just cut here and see what I can do. Well, I know I can get that one there. Oh dear, terrible thunderstorm. That one there and that one there. So I'm going to cut here and then I'm going to cut here, and that one will go here, and then I think I might be able to get this one in here, which will look really cute. I hope this is making sense to y'all. So I've got this flower here and that flower there. Can you see that? And they look real. I mean, they really do. They really do. So, actually, I might be able to get all three. Let's just see here. Or I could put something different here. Oh, I wish I could have gotten all of that in, but I can't. But that would look kind of nice. Oh, wait. Add some other color here. Okay. 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 I got it. Oh, wait a minute. No. Let me just make sure I have this where I want it. And I'm going to cut this film because it's in my way. So you kind of just want to audition your flowers as to where you want to put them. And then you just cut around. And just kind of eyeballing that. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I just don't want to cut it too short. Okay. So, we've got that one, we've got this one, and we've got that other little one up there. Okay, so let me just cut this out of the way. And you could cut little squares of this and put, you know, cover your circles. I just find it a lot easier to do it this way because then you're not getting any glue in your way, you know, onto your packaging, and it looks much better. Because that happened to me once, and I ruined my project because even though it says the glue dries clear, it didn't. So I don't take the chance anymore. So move these out of the way. Get my flowers back. Move that out of the way so that you're not distracted. And I'm going to take my first flower, which is going to go, that's going to go here, this is going to go there, and that's going to go here. So let me make sure I have enough space here. I'm going to have to move this one up here. Nope, has to go down here because I cut it kind of short. So there's one. There's two. And this one will slide under here. So let me just get those glued on. I'm sorry, I should have filled my glue bottle. It is pouring outside. I wonder if I'm still filming. Yes, I am. Hasn't gone off yet. I'm just going to leave this on its side. I'm going to put this one here. I'm just going around the edges. It's really all you need to do. That way you won't get any glue where you don't want it either. I want to get as much of the green in there as I can, so I'm going to flip it around and have it go this way. Whoops. And then last but not least, this little guy. I can actually cut some of that off. And like I said, you could use your dies, you know, your circle dies. And you could mass make a bunch of these. You could actually use them for pretty much anything. And this is how I make my, I do the same thing with my dried flowers, only what I do is I, you know, put it down like this, and then I place my flowers where I want them, and then I'll take my backing and I'll put my backing over like this. Once I've glued, you know, I'll glue, like I'll put my flowers in here, and then I'll put some glue around here, I'll put glue around, I'll put glue around, and then I'll put my backing on. And then I'll, you know, glue everything else here, and then I'll put it on. So I do the same thing. Except this would be my little flowers. Oops, okay. And I'm using Fabri-Tac if anybody's interested. Just gonna move this, scoot it over just a little bit. Oh, no. I really am close there. I know what I'll do. I am so fussy. But for those that follow me, you already know that. There. I just felt like you couldn't see enough of it. And that's all there is to it. And then you're just going to take your book page and again, wait for your glue to come down. Oh, Cheryl. I'm just going to glue this little piece here. Well, actually, I can just cut it off. I don't need it. It's just a piece of the cellophane. And then all you're going to do is make sure it's going the right way. You know, you're writing. I was telling a friend of mine today, one of my biggest problems with videoing is I used to be a teacher for grade K through 3. I think I've told you before. And I just feel like you need every bit of instruction. Like, you're going to glue here. You're going to cut here. You want to do, oh my gosh, I've got to stop. I just don't know how yet. Soon I will be able to edit. Right now it's giving me a headache, so I'm not paying any attention to it. So that's this is my right side up, this is my right side up. And I'm just going to do this. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. Okay, so that is all there is to it. And when you're done, you can just take any color ink you want. And I am going to use one of the colors in the kit, which is not your typical color, but I have it out, so I'm going to use it. I found out that if you keep your inks this way, then they last longer, or the ink runs down, so you always have ink. I wish it was the same with your glue. Well, it is, but I've got to get some kind of a cup or something, teacup or coffee cup or something somebody told me to use, and just keep it tipped upside down. So I am going to use some of my, I think it's Seedless Preserve, because I know that Seedless Preserve there's a lot of it in the kit. And I'm just gonna, just very lightly, kind of do this. Highlight some of that gesso and where you've embossed it. It's still a little bit damp. I think gesso is best if you let it dry better. You know, maybe a little bit longer. Boy, I took a risk on that ink, but I like it. I really do. I had used it for something else in a different project. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it because I know that there is this color in the kit. And then all you want to do now is, I don't have any of the pieces cut out yet, the fussy cut pieces yet, which I probably should have before I started the video. But all you do now is, you know, take a butterfly and maybe place it here. Actually, I'd probably place it here because, you know, there's some space there. And then a word or a sentiment. Let me get my dish over here so I can see it. Here's another butterfly. You could take another butterfly. Oh, here's a pretty one. Like this. There's a lot of this color in the kit. I won't put these down yet because I'll probably be using something, you know, I'll fussy cut something out of the kit to put on there. But then you could put, you know, a sentiment or a word or, you know, pretty much anything. That's pretty. That would go nice there. And so yeah, then you'd be done. And then, you know, you could back it with something from the kit. You know, one of the journaling pages or the back page, you know, backing pages. Let me just show you real quick. I just wanted to give you, you know, an idea of using book page in your kits, with your kits, so that you have something different. But then, you know, like I said, you could just get your fussy cut page like I told you or suggested to you. I don't want to tell you to do anything, but like I suggested, any one of these pieces here, I don't want to take up your time now, but you could take this. Okay, I'm going to take up your time. I'm so sorry, but I just want to show you something. This is the cover page, and people don't print it, and I don't know why. I always do. Because there's so many uses for it. And so you could take this little piece from the kit, and there you go. Okay, and then you could take this piece. Oh my gosh, this piece is so pretty. Look at this. I'm doing a shoddy job of cutting this, but it's just, I just want to give you some ideas of all the things you can do with a digital cover page. Look. You could do this, and then maybe Or you could just take this off and put this here, and then I won't fussy cut this all out, but we'll take this away and we'll take this butterfly and we'll put that butterfly there and put this here, and then one of the backing pages you could put on the back if you know you wanted to use it for a journaling card or what have you. But there you go. That's tonight's project. I hope you all enjoyed that. I sure did. I'm glad you stopped by. And please feel free to stop by again tomorrow, because I will have some more things that we can do with this gorgeous kit. So, until then, be well, be safe, and y'all, run over to Etsy and get this kit. You'll be so, so glad that you did. Have a wonderful day tomorrow if you're not working. And if you are working, have a wonderful day. I'll be thinking about you. Be well, be safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.